Hey guys, Tyrant here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Crossing in the Woods, playing for today, spawning in the north. We have BattleMoose, playing his OKW. In his loadout is Spec Ops, Breakthrough, and Luftwaffe Ground Forces. Unusual not to see Scavenge in ones, but maybe he doesn't own it. It's a possibility. In the south, we have who I'm going to refer to as 365. A bunch of numbers there. Anyway, in his loadout is Royal Engineers, Advanced Emplacements, and Vanguard. BattleMoose sitting around 400 as OKW in the rankings, and 365 around rank 200 as Brits. But I mean, people usually a little bit higher ranked as Brits than they are with other factions, because there's still a lot of players that don't even own Brits, so they're not featuring on the rankings where they are with other factions. So no Kubel from BattleMoose, which is a bit unusual. I think the Kubel's pretty good on this map because you can just like run straight down this road and go for this cutoff, and it can be a pretty big hurdle for your opponent if they get cut off quite a few times. It's like both players heading out in this direction, which is kind of unusual. First engagement.
We're losing a capture point.
That's a very, very quick retreat there. I don't think that was necessary. Did a lot of damage to the squad. And then he just bailed. Probably should have forced this squad to retreat before retreating himself, but oh well. Okay, here we go. Vic is setting up. Actually, that's going to swing this majorly into the favour of 365. Looks like he's actually shooting at that squad at long range. I was wondering why the squad wasn't taking much damage, because it's actually shooting at that one or two-man squad at the back there.
Pay attention. Orders.
Okay, he's getting back into action.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
So if we take a look at the territory, we see BattleMoose has done a pretty good job of securing most of the map. And that's what happens when you do these fast retreats for no real reason. You do lose a lot of territory. He's also ticked up quite quickly, and that does lose you a bit of map control. Bringing out his first squad of Royal Engineers. But yeah, I mean, it's always risky to try and branch out and come across the river to try and get your opponent's fuel. I mean, it just, you have to cross this negative cover river. If you've seen my video about cover, that is a very poor idea. Take a lot of bonus damage from small arms crossing water.
A capture point is being overrun. A new engineer section
Oh, looks like this Vickers may get flanked here as well. So, man, he's off to a shocking start here. Slightly late reaction time with these Sturms. And now they're going to have to retreat.
Our forces are ready
Oh,
to advance
Volkswagen is coming in from the north. He's actually using raid operation. Trying to secure territory more quickly, I suppose. Which he is doing. You can see how quickly that goes. The raid operation on. Because has had to reposition once again. Got Royal Engineers up here though. These things really shred though in close range. Look how badly they're wrecking those Volks. Very close engagement over here. Oh, he does retreat in time. Now with this garrison secured, this should be a win for BattleMoose. Got Royal Engineers making his way out across this way. This is going to be an interesting engagement. Looks like he tried to make his way to cover there. Probably a bad idea. Should have just tried to fight them out. Not allow them to close the distance. Gonna be close though. Looks like the Volks have pulled ahead, and they will win this. Also, pretty bad idea to engage from this side. you just come around to this side of the door, there's only one window, so only one man from the squad could be firing at these squads right now.
One extra soldier can be added to infantry squads
Easily
now.
worth just, you know, fighting from there, and then your point blank range, so your accuracy is actually better for those Royal Engineers. So that's probably what I would have recommended 365 have done in this particular situation, to go to that one window
Enemy
side of the
threatening
building,
a capture point.
engage from there. If this was heavy cover, that would have been okay, but it's not.
Damned
So
enemies
yeah, I
trying to take a
mean,
point
he
from
is
us.
off to a shocking start here. He's gone for bolster. So he has really no hopes
Vehicles and infantry are
of
ready
getting
to
an
break
AC
through enemy
anytime
lines.
soon, but it looks like BattleMoose has actually gone for battle group, so he's not going to be able to punish this incredibly slow start of 365.
Losing a capture point.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. If he got out and Luke's, which he would be very close to doing so right now, he could just be wrecking all the infantry of 365.
A forward headquarters and supporting troops are ready to fly into a target area by glider.
So yeah, it's, you know, if you're doing this much resource damage to you, oh, this could be nasty. Vic is doing crazy damage as they're crossing that river. They just skate away there. That was very, very close. But yeah, as I was trying to say before that happened, if you've done this much damage to your opponent's fuel and you see that they've gone for the 5-man squads, you know that there's no hope of them having a light vehicle anytime soon. Get a light vehicle of your own, skip the healing, and you'll be away laughing. So yeah, I guess BattleMoose now probably going to try to get his next tech structure out very, very quickly. We'll have to keep an eye on that. He's actually getting quite close in terms of fuel to being able to do that right now. Maybe that's his plan, to go for some fast tier 4 options. Still feel like mechanized would have been the better play
It's
though.
possible to build attack positions.
Oh no. It sounds like we're going to be hearing... Yep, we're going to possibly get some
Enemy causing
Bofors coming
trouble,
out soon.
trying
He's
to take one of
completed
our
the
points.
tech for it. He's also managed to do decent. I mean, he got control of double fuels there for a little bit, and now he's got a little bit of fuel in the bank. Okay, we've got a mine here. No sweepers for
A capture point
BattleMoose.
is being
He
overrun.
actually spent all of his munitions on Shreks already. Generally, it's not advised to get Shreks before your opponent has a vehicle of some description. You lose that anti-infantry capabilities from that one man, which can make the difference, especially when your opponent's got these 5-man squads. Yeah, it has meant he's not being able to get sweepers as well, which is about to backfire. Oh, 3 men down. This opponent has got sweepers. So I imagine 365 is looking for a... Oh, there we go. He's actually got a Bofors down now on
Our
this
capture point.
right-hand
They're trying
side.
to take it.
We've got an ISG coming in for BattleMoose. I'm not sure if he spotted this Bofors going down, but I mean, that's pretty fortuitous timing
Our supply line's broken.
to have produced this ISG. And because this isn't advanced emplacements, doesn't have to worry about that counter barrage, so the ISG will be a very tasty counter to the Bofors. Still don't think he's spotted yet here. Oh no, this could be trouble here. Royal Engineers on top of the ISG. These things just do crazy damage up close. They're so good. Forgetting to chase though, I think that's going to get away. Here comes some Sturms and support. this squad doesn't have the sweepers. This could be nasty if they run into that mine. Which they are not going to. So BattleMoose still in a pretty good spot. Hasn't actually edged out that large of a VP lead despite having a pretty sizable map control advantage for most of the game. He's just been more getting the resources going. Also has selected his doctrine now going for breakthrough. Which is kind of surprising because when you go battle group and you're going to go for a fast tech, you don't really need Fusiliers because you can get overs out. So yeah, I don't know why he's gone for this doctrine. Fusiliers, I mean, they're always pretty good. They still have access to those AT grenades, but think about this. Right now, he could have fielded his COH2 and could be thinking about getting some overs out. Probably wouldn't have enough manpower quite, but still. Kind of disappointing that he's so late on his tech. I'm going for the battle group HQ first. Okay, so we've got a glider coming down with the air landing officer inside it. Oh, it's mine. Oh wow, that was a close call. The Vickers is going to get away though. So yeah, now all these Shrek squads really not up to much, as I say. Kind of a waste to get Shreks on them this early. Also getting the G43 upgrades for these Fusiliers. Now they'll start spitting the fire. Still don't think he's spotted this Bofors yet. Doesn't have a lick of veterancy, which suggests he hasn't. Now has produced his tech, which is good. Though a bit late, as I said before. As for the British player, I'm not so sure what he's up to here. He's got a bit of fuel in the bank. Sometimes at these stages you go, well, should I even bother teching or should I just go straight for Crocodile?
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Oh, here we go. Bofors it's found. Luckily they're behind this heavy cover, which is soaking up the damage, but not for long. Oh, it has to reload. This could still be a white. No. It's one Shrek off under. That's a bad idea. And that's going to be a retreat there as well. He's got raid operation running. I can secure this territory very quickly. And this is a pretty formidable blob of infantry here. And here comes the air landing officer. These Sturms got to be careful. Just get these Fusiliers a little bit closer. Uh-oh. Nuclear nades. Oh. That was super close. Nice reaction times there. I mean, those grenades are so powerful. Best grenade in the game.
We're losing a capture point.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did hear COH2 getting set up. Looks like the ISG now going to work on the Bofors. But the Bofors has done a decent job. I mean, he's controlled that VP, and he's in the meantime managed to put some pretty good pressure over on this side, even though he's not controlling his own fuel. Perhaps he needs to think more about fuel at this stage than VPs if he wants to try and tech. Could tech right now, but as I say, maybe he's thinking about going straight for the Crocodile, which is sometimes a good option when you're this far behind. Well, that was really unfortunate timing there. Uses the heroic charge there from the officer, which I believe it makes him take 80% less suppression, something like that. Very, very strong, but underutilized ability, this officer charge. One of those ones that's kind of flown under the radar of OP-ness. It is very, very strong. Oh, this incendiary grenade just ripping in. Oh, that's a dead machine gun even. Wow. So this is a pretty sizable force. And that raid operation capping up all sorts of territory very, very quickly. So the Bofors is just going to go down here. And I mean, as I was saying, the ISG is pretty good counter to it. Looks like the ISG switched targets. Maybe he just left this on barrage, and then once it finished the barrage, it's now gone on to auto fire and shooting these squads instead. What you can do is go barrage and then queue up, just attack ground. So as soon as it finishes the barrage, it will just keep attacking ground. That's a good way to just keep the pressure on, just in case you forget to fire up the barrage or start the auto attack onto the placement again. I mean, good micro is not only about just doing stylish things, but about setting up situations, foolproof situations, really. Low risk, foolproof situations. It's an important part.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Looks like he is using this as a forward retreat point, so they don't have to far to run. Now he's going back to barraging this, but actually in the meantime, as I was saying, did manage to get some repairs off with that squad. He's going to kill this. Oh, right as he was queuing up some commandos as well. That is unfortunate for 365. That is probably one of the benefits of having Shreks at this point in the game. Being able to kill gliders and the like.
Emplacement under attack. A capture point is
So
being
BattleMoose
overrun.
got quite a lot of fuel and manpower in the bank. Just about go for a Panther if he chooses, but not like there's any armor on the field right now. So there's no real rush. We could probably get a squad of Obers and then a Panther. Probably is going to need to get a Panther or a Jagdpanzer 4 though, because Crocodile is going to be coming. And he should probably be expecting it, having seen this air landing officer. One thing to 365 credit, he has been pretty good with his minesweeping. He's always got a minesweeper nearby. I mean, he does seem to be just sending his squads around in a blob most of the time, if I'm honest, but at least it's not super low skill stuff. He is sending the sweeper along to accompany them.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Still, Tommy's very, very bad at the run and gun style of play, so he's not going too well. Probably should upgrade that second Tommy squad with medics as well. He's got quite a few low health squads. We've got the AT gun actually trying to fire at long range against the Schwer. This is very risky to do. Just sending it out by itself.
The enemy cut our supply line.
I mean, as much as anybody, likes to do maybe a double AT gun push on a Schwer. In fact, I'd do that. If they even try like any kind of ambitious positioning, I will try to get a double AT gun on push onto a Schwer, because if you can knock out that Schwer before they get a tank out from it, that is a huge, huge benefit. But you know, you need to bring 2 AT guns along and probably a machine gun as well to suppress the squads that try and repel your advance. Which is not the case here for 365. Well, down goes the Bofors.
Destroyed a forward emplacement.
So 365's
The ability is ready for use.
hold on the right's probably going to wave it very shortly. Oh, but this is a lot of squads here. Now, as I was saying, the Panther just not that good against infantry. There's a 6-pounder. Okay, reverse that all the way back to base. Now he's got the pintle on that Panther. Now it can start shredding. Could even come in for some crush attempts. Looks like he's going to, perhaps. No. And it's going to be a full retreat for 365. What has he done? Is he ticked? Oh, this is... No, why? Why did he tick now? He could have called in the Crocodile right now. Crocodile with 2 AT guns would have been a really good idea. Could have kept the Panther at bay, could have ripped through all this infantry from BattleMoose. Instead, he's ticked incredibly late. I mean, he could have ticked up quite some time ago and fielded himself a medium tank well before this Panther came out. But he hasn't, and that, I mean, this is very questionable. If you're going to stall for call-ins, stall for call-ins, you know? Okay, so he's getting Piets on his engineers, and he's getting Brens on his infantry sections. So he should be able to keep that Panther at bay now with these Piets. But yeah, interesting to see that he ticked, and he still hasn't built a medium tank of any description. I'm not sure what he plans to get. Here comes the officer charge. That is one thing he's been doing really well, using that officer charge. It is a very underutilized ability. Oh, this nuclear grenade comes out. Easily dodged there. Nice reactions by BattleMoose. Oh man, they're up close now. They're doing crazy damage. That's the Vet 3 officer now. Heals out of combat. Survivability and weapon control. I imagine that's received accuracy and maybe cooldown, maybe reload. Got Panther. Be careful though, can't sit stationary in front of Piets. In fact, they all miss though. Maybe he's using attack ground or something, I don't know. Panther's taking heavy damage there, giving a lot of vet now. Both those squads up to vet 3. I suppose they're close. I mean, one of them was already vet 3 before that, but now they're both vet 3. That's when they gain those reduction in reinforcement costs bonuses, which are very, very useful. Oh wow, how's that ISG doing? 13 kills. Just done a lot of damage to their boat as well. That has performed pretty well this game. A triple cap running now for BattleMoose, so he's in a really good spot. And what is that coming out there? Is that a comet? I believe so, yep, he's ticked hammer and he's bringing out a comet. Well, comet matches up alright against the Panther. Panther obviously has better penetration, but both have similar armor values. It's going to come down to the infantry support here. We've got a, we've got a Raketen and we've got Shreks versus we've got Piets and a 6-pounder. But if we take a look at army size, or actually we'll take a look once the tank actually comes out. Still a pretty big advantage to BattleMoose, I imagine. Probably by about 12. Ooh, we've got sector assault artillery coming down. Doesn't look like it's got many kills though. Oh, did it get a Piet squad? No, got a couple models though actually. There's got a lot of low health squads all back in base, and here comes the Comet. So yeah, he's about 15 population behind at this stage.
We're losing a capture point.
All the smoke's making my computer lag a little bit. He did have enough manpower banked up to try and reinforce all this stuff, but he's on the ropes right here. I'm just, I'm still surprised that he didn't just go for the Crocodile with double AT gun support. I think that would have been a much better decision than just trying to tick up for a very, very late Comet. At the moment, I feel like his anti-infantry firepower is just not quite strong enough to deal with these Panzer squads, and they're all quite highly vetted now. Very, very durable. So we've got a second Panther coming out for BattleMoose. And once this Comet's outnumbered 2-1, it stands basically no chance. What BattleMoose needs to be doing now is get a lot more mines down. Try and snare this Comet, and as soon as he does that, it's probably game over. Okay, we've got raid operation going again. I'm not sure what he thinks this does. If he thinks it gives him a combat bonus or what. Okay, here we go. 2 Panthers versus the Comet. Oh, he's going to expose the rear armor. No, doesn't matter. Down goes the Comet. 2 Panthers, looks like they're going to chase all the way into base. 6 pounders there though, got to be careful. Going to come in for the crush. Oh, but he can't. He gets stalled by that 6 pounder. Bit of a base inspection here. Oh yes, everything looks in order. Can't stick around for too long though. Piets and 6 pounder making things a bit tough for those Panthers. He's going to back away for some repairs. Still only got the 1 squad. Doesn't have mechanized truck down either, so repairs are going to be a bit slow. And actually, just as I say that, got another tech truck in production. And actually, I may just speed this one up now, because now that Comet's dead, this game is over. Okay, so he's trying to do some long-range Piet shooting against the Schwer, and it may actually come good here. So, yeah, there we go. Schwer HQ's down. That's a pretty good pickup there. What's he like in terms of fuel? 93 fuel.
A capture point is being overrun.
I still don't see a way of him getting back into this game with such a low amount of fuel and 2 Panthers on the field. Just about anything he feels in terms of armor is just going to be shut down by those Panthers, and he's at a bit of a squad disadvantage as well in terms of infantry, so get things up again a bit more. Here we go. Pintos on both these Panthers now, so they are pretty nasty to fight against. Oh, nuclear grenade there takes down those Vet 4 Fusiliers. That's a big loss.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Okay, we've got Piets coming in from the side.
Our supply line's broken.
Panther's taking a bit of damage here. AT gun now as well. Panther's got to get out of there. The landing officer goes down. Panther's in trouble though. There are a few penetrating shots here. This could be the end of the Panther. No, all those Piets miss as he moves. 6 pounder also not connecting with the Panther. Another glider for another air landing officer. Here comes his last stand, I imagine. Officer charge. Well, I may as well summarize the game now because this is over. BattleMoose, I feel like, you know, he had a really good start there, had great map control and also denying a lot of fuel income to his opponent. Probably should have capitalized on that by going for a fast light vehicle, probably a Luke's. Try and stretch his advantage in the early game, expecting that his opponent's AC will be heavily delayed. And then probably need to be a bit quicker at getting his tech down. Perhaps maybe should have gone for overs instead of Fusiliers, though Fusiliers can't really go wrong with them either. As for 365, yeah, he took really bad engagements overall on this side. You know, trying to fight this garrison from this light cover here was just bad. Quick retreat there for no real reason. Probably could have won that engagement if he just stood there and slugged it out. And yeah, never really recovered from that poor early game. Also, teching up and going for a comet when he could have got a crocodile. So yeah, just bad build decisions as well. And we may as well wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.